Yo, what is going on, fellow moviegoers, and welcome back to the Marco's Movies channel. In today's video, we are going to be watching The Godfather for the very first time. Literally, I don't feel right calling myself an actual Italian man without being known and having watched this movie yet. I've watched Goodfellas and Casino and shit like that, but I haven't watched this movie. I've watched Taxi Driver as well and Raging Bull, but I haven't seen The Godfather. Are you kidding me? I am not a full Italian yet. I am just a little Italian fetus right now who needs to blossom into a man. That's what I am right now. And at the end of this movie, I will be reborn as a full-blooded Italian man, and I'm so excited, guys. I got the red and green lights for this to kind of do the Italian flags. I don't have 3 lights. I could do, red, green, and white, whatever the fuck. But I don't have that right now, so I got red and green lights, so you better appreciate that. This is probably the most anticipated movie I've watched on this channel. This is, I think, my dad's favorite movie of all time. This is one of his favorites. I literally own all 3 movies on Blu-ray already in like the cool white and gold packaging, and yet I still haven't seen these movies. I just know how much I'm gonna love them, so I already have them. I'm gonna be watching this entire series, so we're getting straight into episode 1, and I'm ecstatic for this. Obviously, we got Al Pacino in this movie. I know Robert De Niro's in the next. That's all I know about the cast, but The Godfather is about to be watched by virgin eyes to even movies. I feel like I can't even call myself a movie lover, knowing I haven't watched this movie. I think this is the number 2 rated movie on IMDb, besides The Shawshank Redemption, which, by the way, is one of my favorites of all time. That's an amazing movie with Morgan Freeman. And I forget the main actor's name, but he's excellent in that movie. It's like Tim something. I can't think of it right now. But The Godfather will be watched today. But as always, if you guys are fans of The Godfather movie or The Godfather trilogy and would like to get my full-length reaction to this entire trilogy of movies, check out my Patreon page, which is always the first link in the description. If you don't know what my Patreon page offers, it offers all my exclusive full-length reactions, including the Godfather one, which comes out about 1 to 2 days before the actual reaction on YouTube. So not only do you get the reaction early, you get the full-length, uncut, unedited. So it's just me and you watching this awesome movie together. And you can also join at any level to get access to polls or the end credit screen, which is at the end of all my videos. You see all my Patreon members who have, I think, the 2nd tier on my Patreon. So check out that page. I would really appreciate if you guys would do that. But without further ado, let's quit the talking and get to the reacting, and let's start watching The Godfather.
She found a boyfriend, not an Italian. She went to the movies with him, and then they tried to take advantage of her. She couldn't even weep because of the pain.
This is such a good way to start. I'm already so immersed in this universe.
Why did you go to the police? Why didn't you come to me first? That I cannot do.
What is it? I want to know.
But let's be frank, you never wanted my friendship. And had a good trade, made a good living, police protected you, and there were courts of law. If you'd come to me in friendship, then the scum that ruined your daughter would be suffering this very day. Accept this justice as a gift on my daughter's wedding day.
Grazie.
What's the matter?
Go sit down.
It's Michael.
Hold on, if this was somebody else's wedding, sfortunato.
Sfortunato. I understand all these words, dude. Ain't the first Italian wedding I've been to.
Jake!
If you're Italian, you better leave a damn like on this video. If you don't, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know you're Italian. Thank you.
He's not on the list, but Luca Brasi wants to see you.
That man over there is talking to himself. See that scary guy over there?
My brother Tom Hagen, this is Kay Adams.
How do you do? Your father's been asking for you.
On the day of your daughter's wedding,
My most valued friend.
Don Corleone, I'm going to leave you now.
Someone asked me the other day, what's like my dream unavailable job, like the job I couldn't do? It would be being a mob boss. That would be so fucking awesome. Just be fucking, oh my god, being Robert De Niro from not from the Godfather, from Goodfellas, from the Godfather Part 2. He's in that, but I don't know how he is. He's obviously younger in that movie. It was like, what's your dream unattainable job? That would be a pretty dope job. No, I'm the mob boss for you.
They've all sent gifts.
Good for you.
What is that outside?
Well, when Johnny was first starting out, he was signed to this personal service contract with a big band leader. But the band leader said no. So the next day, and my father assured him that either his brains or his signature would be on the contract.
Oh my god, you can't get better than that. His receding slicked back hair, that suit, the rose. He just looks like the ultimate badass.
This man out there, he won't give it to me. The head of the studio.
What's his name?
Waltz. Waltzy.
You can act like a man!
What is the matter with you?
Because a man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man. Come on. Now, just go outside, enjoy yourself, and forget about all this nonsense. Now, if there's nothing else, I'd like to go to my daughter's wedding.
No, if there's nothing else. Like, everyone just loves this guy. He knows the family business. Everyone knows what he does.
Wait a minute.
No, Michael, not me.
That is Adrian from Rocky. It's gonna bother me if I don't look it up, but I'm not. Even this guy looks like a badass.
Give Johnny the part in that new war film you're starting next week. Also, one of your top stars has just moved from marijuana to heroin.
Are you trying to muscle me?
Absolutely
Now,
not.
to me, you smooth-talking son of a bitch.
I kind of wish this guy like knew who he was. Like,
Check him out.
I knew the boss. I know his boss. Or like he's gonna find out who it is and find out who his boss is and be like, "You got the part. You got the part. I don't want to mess with any of that." I'm gonna make him an offer and kill him too.
I thought you were just some cheap two-bit hustler, Johnny.
See, yes, he knows who he works
I don't want
for.
to use his name unless it's really necessary.
Costume. I'm not going to race him, though. I'm going to put him out to stud.
Johnny Fontaine never gets that movie. That part is perfect for him. Johnny Fontaine ruined one of Walt International's most valuable protégés. And a man in my position can't afford to be made to look ridiculous.
Mr. Corleone is a man who insists on hearing bad news immediately. His business is narcotics. He has fields in Turkey where they grow the poppy. The Tattaglia family is behind him here in New York. Now, they have to be in it for something. Well, I say yes. There's more money potential in narcotics than anything else we're looking at. Now, if we don't get into it, somebody else will.
I understand.
There. Don Corleone.
Now, what is the interest for the Tattaglia family?
My compliments.
I must say no to you. And I'll give you my reasons. It's true. I have a lot of friends in politics.
Oh, are you telling me that the Tattaglias guarantee our
Wait a
investment?
minute. Thank you. I think your brain is going soft. From all that comedy you're playing with that young girl. Never tell anybody outside the family what you're thinking again.
I got something for your mother and for Sonny, and a tie for Freddie, and Tom Hagen got the Reynolds pen.
Parlane io e te. The business. A me mi bisogna uno come te, forte. Right.
This is like so suspenseful. Oh, you're gonna be so fucked for doing this.
Aspetta, Fredo. I'm gonna buy some fruit.
Okay, Father.
No! Where did that fucking come from? No, that was my favorite character. I feel like my dad just died. That's how he finds out, is through a fucking newspaper?
I know you're not in the muscle end of the family, Tom, so I don't want you to be scared. I want you to help the Corleones.
Sonny will come after you with everything he's got.
That'll be his first reaction, sure. Well, now he's dead. He's dead, Tom, and nothing can bring him back. You just talk to Sonny. And the other two kids.
You made some crucial mistake, my guy, though. They're gonna come at you eventually with all they got, and you are so fucked.
God forbid. If we lose the old man, we lose our political contacts and half our strength.
Well, the guy at the gates, they said they got a package.
Yeah? Oh, hey, Tess, you go see what it is. Hang around the house on the phone and be a big help, huh? Try Luke again. Go ahead.
I like that everyone else is involved in the family business but him.
Exterminate? That's a bad word to use. Exterminate. Get this guy. See how we don't exterminate you.
He's funny or what?
Hey, poorly. Take the cannoli.
Who's gonna make it? Huh?
I love you.
Hey, come over here, kid. Learn something. You never know, you might have to cook for 20 guys someday.
That's the thing. When I was in Italy, I just call it Italy. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. When I went to Italy and I visit all my family, they can cook a dinner for 50 people in 5 minutes, like on the spot.
And your meatballs? Huh?
It's actually insane. They're just like, oh, 50 people, cook some pasta, 2 seconds, we're good.
Go back to New Hampshire, and I'll call you at your parents' house.
It's so crazy how different hospitals look, too.
Listen, I got here late. There's nobody here. Nobody. No Tessio's men, no detectives, nobody. Papa's all alone.
If there is trouble, I stay here to help you. For your father, for your father.
I'll take care of you now. I'm with you now. Put your hand in your pocket like you have a gun. You'll be all right.
He isn't part of it, but he knows what to do.
You'll be okay.
My God, I love this shit. It's like a grittier version of Goodfellas. Like, Goodfellas is a little happy. It's an enjoyable movie. This is like the gritty version, and I fucking love it, dude.
I thought I got all you guinea hoods locked up. What the hell are you doing here?
What happened to the men who were guarding my father, Captain? What's the Turk paying you to set up my father, Captain?
Take a hold of him.
I don't think you're allowed to fucking do that. This is a different time, though.
If you interfere, you'll have to appear before a judge in the morning and show cause.
All right, let him go.
Fucking asshole. You're dead in an hour. You're dead in an hour for fucking with this family.
What's with all the new faces? We don't need them now. After the hospital thing, Sonny got mad.
100 button men on the street 24 hours a day. That Turk shows one hair on his ass, he's dead. Believe me.
So do me a favor. Take this into consideration.
All right, wait.
They want to have a meeting with me, right? It will be me. They're going to search me when I first meet them, right? So I can't have a weapon on me then. But if Clemenza can figure a way to have a weapon planted there for me.
They want to get mixed up in the family business? Huh? Now you want to gun down a police captain, why? Because he slapped you in the face a little bit? Huh?
Mikey.
Tom, wait a minute. I'm talking about a cop that's mixed up in drugs. I'm talking about a dishonest cop.
It's as cold as they come. Impossible to trace, so you don't worry about Prince, Mike. I put a special tape on the trigger.
Oh, my ears.
They're gonna be staring at your face, Mike. So walk out of the place real fast, but you don't run. Don't look nobody directly in the eye, but you don't look away either. You know, Mike, we was all proud of you, being a hero and all. Your father, too.
He looks like a mob boss now. He's already transitioned perfectly.
Not a hint. Absolutely nothing.
Louis' restaurant in the Bronx.
Well, is it reliable? That's my man in McCluskey's precinct.
They got an old-fashioned toilet. You know, the box and the chain thing. We might be able to tape the gun behind it. All right. Mike, I want somebody good, and I mean very good, to plant that gun. I don't want my brother coming out of that toilet with just his dick in his hands, all right? The gun will be there.
Take care, huh?
I'm glad you came, Mike. I hope we can straighten everything out.
I guess I'm getting too old for my job. Too grouchy. He's clean.
Tu, hai sapere che chi che è successo tra me e tuo padre fu una cosa di business. Io voglio pace. E lasciamo perdere che tutti sti cazzati.
Ma voglio che no more attempts on my father's life.
What guarantees can I give you, Mike?
You gotta go, you gotta go.
So intense, so intense.
Ti senti meglio?
Shoot, shoot! I feel like the movie's just starting right now, dude. I feel like it's just fucking starting. Such good gun effects and bullet effects and all that for a movie this old. Like, just a little bit of action, just it's so good. Such good practical effects with it. Returns home. You don't want to mess with him, bro.
Since McCluskey's killing, the police have been cracking down on most of our operations about McCluskey being linked with Sollozzo and the drug rackets.
It's so cool how, like, things you wouldn't even think of, that they have contacts with the newspaper, that's making a difference. That's so cool to me. Like, they have the contacts in the newspaper, and they're good with that.
Old L.A., I want him to rest.
I'm going to learn the casino business.
Yeah.
It was Michael who killed Sollozzo. But he's safe.
Will you just do what I tell you to do? God damn it, if I had a wartime consigliere Sicilian, I wouldn't be in this shape. Pop that Jenko, look what I got.
I could be doing a lot more for the family.
We don't discuss business at the table.
Non ne stai, non è così lontano da casa.
Lo sai che sono responsabile io della tua vita con tuo padre, no?
Se sono calmo.
I love how he told his girlfriend too he doesn't know when he'll see her next because he probably knew he's gonna have to do some shit like that.
Perché non piglia me macchina?
Hey, hey, hey! Ecco d'America, GI, Clark Gable, hey! America, America!
That's what he was doing. He was a military soldier, so it's probably like a little hard to see that.
Mannaggia miseria, mannaggia.
Zamir, does Al Pacino right there kind of look a little like Sylvester Stallone? I don't know what it is. He looks like a little like him. It's like Sylvester if he didn't have a fucked up face when he was born. The little... Adrian.
Oh. E che sei rimasto colpito
Who's
dal
that?
fulmine.
Lascia perdere.
Oh, he likes her, okay. And woman
A sto paese non ci sono queste ragazze.
It's like his daughter, I think.
Due figli da credo che c'è stato.
I apologize if I offended you.
Ci dispiace se l'ho offeso.
I'm a stranger in this country. There are people who pay a lot of money for that information.
Ci sarebbe parecchia gente che pagherebbe per queste picciole per informazioni così.
And under the supervision of your family.
E con il consenso di tutta la famiglia.
With all respect.
Con tutto il rispetto, naturalmente.
He's smooth.
Saretto Spadaro e la sua fidanzata. Questa è mia cugina Peppina e Peppino Viola.
Damn, he talks smooth to his own father. Look at, he's already got his approval. Tal, damn, got himself a girlfriend while he's there. Like, he's sly, bro. He's slick.
Smile.
It was my fault.
Where is
Sonny, please. It was my fault.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. They got married. In a way, it is like what I said at the beginning, a bunch of stories intertwined together to make one. But really, it's just the story of this family. That's what it is. And obviously now, I'm guessing Al Pacino is the reign to the current Godfather. You know what I'm saying? He really looks like Sylvester right there. It's just young Italian guys all look the same when they're clean shaved and had that haircut. My dad had that too.
Letter to Michael, please. Please.
Oh, no.
Well, if I accepted that, in a court of law, they could prove that I have knowledge of his whereabouts.
You just told me to make you dinner.
Hey, Bafangul, huh? That's it. Break it all, you spoiled guinea brat. Break it all. Now clean it up! Clean it up, you spoiled brat. Clean it up! Clean it up! Yeah, come on now. Kill me. Be a murderer like your father. Come on, all you Corleones are murderers anyway. Come on, you...
Listen, you wait there.
I'm so happy this is a trilogy, because I want to spend so much time with this fucking family, dude. They're gonna kill...
I think you should tell your Don what everyone seems to know.
I didn't tell Mama anything. They shot Sonny on the causeway. He's dead.
I want no acts of vengeance. This war stops now. Well, my friend, are you ready
The
to
service,
join the
yes, okay.
service?
Yes.
I want you to use all your powers and all your skills.
I get it. He wants him to fix him up for the fucking funeral, yes. You can only count on your family members to do the best. Look at him, he's living the life.
A salute, Don Tomasini. Come va?
Palermo, that's where my family's from. That's where my mom and dad are from.
Facci vendere subito. Subito.
Is your wife coming with you?
No, I want you to take her to her father's house till I know things are safe.
Okay, anything you say, boy.
Michele, aspettami lì, che vengo da sola fino da te.
No! No, I belong!
This Al Pacino is gonna fucking kill everyone, dude. They took his brother, and now his wife and his girlfriend's not coming back to him. And almost his father.
And
I did not fucking expect that shit.
Brooklyn was so unfortunate, so unnecessary.
We are all grateful to Don Corleone for calling this meeting. We all know him as a man of his word.
When did I ever refuse? Except one time. And why?
I can't believe they just killed her, dude. Holy shit. I just need to see Al Pacino's next move. Can we just get on to that, please?
Certainly he can present a bill for such services. After all,
And as a reasonable man, I'm willing to do whatever's necessary to find a peaceful solution to these problems.
As time goes by and his position becomes stronger, will he attempt any individual vendetta?
But I'm a superstitious man, and if some unlucky accident should befall him, if he should get shot in the head by a police officer, on the souls of my grandchildren, that I will not be the one to break the peace we've made here today.
Italians, when they swear on someone or some family member, they're telling the truth. Yeah, see? They know that's true. If you swear on that, they're like, we're good. You swore on that, we got an arrangement. We got a deal. We got a deal. It's not going to bring fucking Al Pacino's wife back, but don't worry. I don't know if Al Pacino's going to be fine with this.
He's been sick. Very sick.
But you're not like him, Michael.
Michael, why did you come here? Why? What do you want of me after all this time without even...
Because what's important is that we have each other.
Give me a chance to recruit some new men.
No. I don't want to give Barzini an excuse to start fighting.
Well, Michael is now head of the family, and if he gives his permission, then you have my blessing.
There are things being negotiated now that are going to solve all
He's
your
the
problems
fucking
and answer all your
Godfather now. You better respect his
questions.
name.
That's all I can tell you now. You're not a wartime consigliere, Tom. Things may get rough with the move we're trying.
There are reasons why you must have no part in what is going to happen.
Maybe I could help.
Hello, Mike. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Hey, Mike. Fredo, I'm here on business. I leave tomorrow and I get rid of them. I'm tired.
Come on, honey, let's go. Come on, I don't know, Johnny. I don't know what the hell's the matter with him. I'm sorry.
The Corleone family is thinking of giving up all its interest in the olive oil business, settling out here. See, we figure that entertainment will be a big factor in drawing gamblers to the casino. And we hope you'll sign a contract to appear 5 times a year. How are you, Mo?
All right, you got everything you want? The chef cooked for you special, the dancers will kick your tongue out, and your credit is good. I do you a favor and take Freddie in when you're having a bad time, and then you try to push me out.
Wait a minute.
What do you think is going on here? You think you can come to my hotel and take over? I talked to Barzini. I gotta kick asses sometimes to make it run right. We had a little argument, Freddie and I, so I had to straighten him out.
Tom, you're the consigliere, and you can talk to the Don, you can explain...
Just a minute.
But don't ever take sides with anyone against the family again.
Damn, let's go!
Guaranteeing your safety. And at that meeting, you'll be assassinated. I hope you don't mind the way I keep going over this Barzini business.
No, not at all.
I want you to arrange to have a telephone man check all the calls that go. You're not able.
I did it already, Pop.
You know, it could be
Pop,
anyone.
I took care of that.
And I never wanted this for you. But when it was your time, that you would be the one to hold the strings.
Putting his ass to work.
Stand there. No. Oh.
I love you.
It's a happy moment. It's a happy moment. He's in a better place. Damon, now we can't see like any of him and his... I wanted to see him and his son have conversations about how he's going to be the mob boss.
Barzini wants to arrange a meeting. He says we can straighten any of our problems out.
It's the smart move. Tessia was always smarter. I've decided to be godfather to Connie's baby.
Oremus, preces nosus, per Christum Domine nostrum. Amen. Christi, qui Dei regenerabile sacque spiritus sancto. Qui de tebi tibi remission omnia peccatorum.
We're all getting ready for this freaking meeting. It's awesome, and I love how we're playing this baptism in front of it. Oh, this is so good.
Ego salutas in Christo Jesu Domine nostrum, rabias vitam aeternam. Amen. Jesum Christum filii eius unigenitum Dominum nostrum, qui conceptus est Spiritus Sancto, natus ex Maria Virgin. Do you renounce Satan?
You gave him an offer you can't refuse, and you didn't take it, so you die. He is the most powerful guy now. No one's gonna touch his ass.
Will you be baptized? In nomine Patris et Filii.
Come on.
Hell, he can't do that. It screws
And
up
he's
all my
in Rocky
arrangements.
too. He's one of Rocky's friends. Business with Michael becomes personal business, so fuck off.
Ah, that little farce you played with my sister.
And you just swore on the kids.
Today I settle all family business, so don't tell me you're innocent, Carlo. Admit what you did.
He's toying with this guy. That's power. I forgot what movie the guy makes a speech about power. Oh yeah, Schindler's List. Liam Neeson makes that thing about power. This is fucking power.
Don't be afraid, Carlo. Come on, you think I make my sister a widow? You're finished. I'm putting you on a plane to Vegas. Tom? Because it insults my intelligence. It makes me very angry. I'll call your wife. Tell her what flight you're on.
Bye, 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 bye. Don't fuck with this family, man.
Michael, you lousy bastard. You killed my husband. Why do you think he kept Carlo at the mall? All the time he knew he was going to kill him. No, no, no.
Does she not realize what her husband did, though? She's not... I get it. I get why she's upset, but do you not know what your husband did? Okay, cool. Let's look past it now. Technically, he didn't kill him. He arranged it, but he didn't. I'll let you lie this one time, Al. Where do I even begin? Ah! I don't even know where to start with this one. Like, I can't go that long. Guys, masterpiece. That's all I gotta say. This movie is a fucking pure, downright, with no questions asked, a masterpiece. This is one of the best movies of all time. If not, maybe even the best movie of all time. It's between this and Schindler's List now. Schindler's List, yes, it tells that real story, but seeing this story, I want to watch it again, and it's a fucking 3-hour movie. It was 3 hours long. I wasn't bored a second. Every single scene, I'm going to have such a tough time editing this, because I don't know what scenes I want to include. The ones with music, at least I know I could take those out for copyright reasons. But every scene, I'm going to want to put something of it. Because every scene in this movie, I think, is substantial. There's no filler scene. There's no extra scenes. Everything happens for a reason. From the start of the movie, seeing how powerful Don is, seeing where the sun is, seeing how everyone's different, to the very end, seeing where it goes. I could never have guessed in a million years this movie would end the way it ended. And I have to say, it ended perfectly. This is a perfect movie. There's no flaws. One thing I will say. One thing, because no movie is perfect. No movie. The closest thing to perfect is this, Shawshank Redemption and Schindler's List. That's the closest you'll get to perfect. there's points where you could tell, and you can clearly tell they auto-dubbed this movie. You could clearly tell. And sometimes that technology back then doesn't hold up today, and it doesn't. I won't lie. Sometimes, especially when it's a wide shot of people talking, you can tell when their lips move, they're not saying what they're actually saying. And even sometimes when Don was talking when he was sick, you can tell that's not what he sounded like, and that they auto-dubbed that voice into it. You could tell. Other than that, that's a small little thing. And it's not even noticeable until you really look deep. Because I was so engaged with this story, I was not looking at that. I was looking at the actual story. But then I was like, all right, this is so good. I need to find something. I need to nitpick somewhere. And I found a little thing. And that's all I could point out. The music, I think, was perfect. I think it was great to have the somber score. And if you've seen Goodfellas and haven't seen this, I think it's such an interesting contrast between those two, because these movies are so similar, but they're so different in tone. This is like the Batman Begins of gangster movies. It's so gritty. There's like no fun to be had in this movie. And I still want to watch it. It's not depressing. It's just perfect. It's perfection. And I can't wait to watch this movie for the rest of my life. Every single Christmas with my parents, with my family. I just can't wait. So thank you guys all for watching my movie reaction of me watching The Godfather for the first time. If you guys enjoyed this video and would like to, get my full-length reaction to this movie, check out my Patreon page with the first link in the description, or at least join on any tier to help me decide what movie to watch next. I hope you all have a fabulous day, and as always, guys, keep watching movies.